Alright, so for my Teach It video, I will be going over 19 in section 3.2 of the textbook. So, as I wrote down, number 19 states that we are going to illustrate 8 minus 5 using each of the following models. So we have our takeaway, comparison, missing addend, and our number line. I forgot to put number line on there, but you get the gist of it. So we are going to start out with A, so that is our takeaway method, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So I have 8 minus 5, obviously that equals 3. So to demonstrate this, for example, we could say we have 8 M&Ms, so we have a bowl of 8 M&Ms. So I'm going to start out by drawing a bowl, put 8 M&Ms in there, and we're taking away something, right? So if we're taking away, let's say 5 M&Ms, we can essentially just cross off 5. And by doing that, we can count what we have left. And obviously, as you can see, that is 3. So that is our takeaway method. So next we will be solving our missing addend method. So for this, I'm just gonna write down our problem again. So we have 8 minus 5 equals 3. And for our missing addend, I like to think of this as kind of like working backwards. So say we had 5 plus what number equals 8? So 8 is our sum, 5 is one of our addends, and we are missing our second one. So trying to figure this out by just working backwards. So 5 plus what equals 8? So we might say we're teaching like second grade, teaching our second graders this. So I'm just going to start out by drawing 5 circles or dots to demonstrate this. So we have 5, we need to get to 8. So 5 plus what equals 8? So we have 5, and they're just counting up. So 1, 2, 3, and counting those, that equals 8. So by doing that, we can infer that 5 plus 3 would equal 8. And using the commutative property, we can determine that 8 minus 5 would equal 3 if 5 plus 3 equals 8. So in part C, we are asked to use the comparison model to illustrate 8 minus 5 equals 3. So for this, you can usually just compare two objects between each other. So for this, I'm just going to compare, say, circles and squares. So to illustrate 8, we're going to start out by drawing 8 circles. So we have 8 circles, and then we have 8 minus 5. So for 5, I'm going to demonstrate that using squares. So I'm going to draw 5 squares here. 5. So comparing these two, we can line them up. Keep going down the line there. And at the end of that, after comparing them, we notice that we have 3 left over right here. So this illustrates our difference, and our difference in this case would be 3. So therefore, 8 minus 5 equals 3, and that's how we show that using the comparison model. So then another way to illustrate 8 minus 5 would be through the use of a number line. So here, as you can see, I already drew out a number line just to make things a little bit more efficient. So in this case, to find the difference of 8 and 5, we are going to start out with our bigger number. So in this case, that is 8. And what we are going to do is jump 5 places to the left, since in this case we're subtracting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the number that we land on is 3. So therefore, 8 minus 5 would equal 3. And that is just another way of showing that through our number line.